Welcome ESL to week 8 of the Legend Series as we are at the Charlotte Speedway road course. We're going to do 10 laps as Nelly is on the pole with David Stone in second. Morningstar in third and Bob Harlow fourth and Bobby Leo Moxon rounds out your top 5. Your points leader, Eagle Mondavi, he is in 8th to start this heat. And the second place in points, OJ, he is in the second heat. And we have 13 turns on this course, so it should be an interesting race. As we get ready to start, and the green flag is out, and we are underway. And Nelly has a great jump. Morningstar is fighting for second. He is in the inside as they take the turn 1. Morningstar takes second, and we have a battle for third. As you see, Bob Harlow and David Stone, they're going at it. Right behind them is Tom Krieg. Tom Krieg is in 6th. David Stone settles into 4th place. Right behind him is Bobby Leo Moxon and Ricky, the number 8. And behind them, it's a great battle between the 88 and a 4. Eagle Mondavi, he's still in 8th, trying to hold on. But he needs to make this the featured race, because if he don't, that'll give plenty of opportunity for drivers to catch up in points. Holding on to that transfer spot is Jacob. But we see Joshua Bolton in the inside. He is trying to take away that position. And he does. He's up to 10th. Now, can he hold on to it? But Nelly still leads the race, followed by Morningstar in second. So the top 2 are kind of running away right now. That lead is almost 2.5 seconds. Also a good run by Bob Harlow. He is in 3rd. And Bobby Leo Moxon moves up to 4th. David Stone still holding on to 5th. Eagle Mondavi moves up. Well, he did move up for a second, but they're still trying to battle. This is a battle for 7th. Him and Tom Krieg. they're side by side going around turn 3 into turn 4. And Eagle takes that position. He's been fast all season long. Joshua Bolton still holding on to that transfer spot in 10th. Now he's trying to take away 9th from Lizzie. He gets a little wide in the turn and gets loose. And Jacob takes advantage and takes the 10th place right back. One little mistake on these turns will cost you some positions. As Joshua Bolton takes it right back. And now he holds on to the transfer spot once again. Everyone's desperate to get into that transfer spot. Jacobs in 11th, and then we have Christian in 12th. But Nelly is still your leader, with Morningstar not too far behind. Can Nelly hold on? As we still have 6 laps to go. Still plenty of race to go in Heat 1. But Nelly and Morningstar showing a lot of speed, as they're almost 4 seconds ahead of Bob Harlow, your 3rd place car. Over in 4th is Bobby Leo Moxon. In 5th is David Stone. Ricky in 6th. Eagle Mondavi 7th. Tom Krieg is in 8th. Lizzie McGlover in 9th. And Joshua rounds out your top 10. But the laps are counting down, so drivers right behind Joshua is going to have to try to start making some type of moves, try to find some speed to get by the 23, and that's going to be difficult. As the leaders continue to pull away. And the number 18 has your fastest lap of the race. The top 2 have definitely run away. Almost 4 seconds. And Joshua Bolton still holding on to that transfer spot. Can Jacob do anything to try to gain a little more speed? As we have 4 laps to go to the end of Heat 1. Nelly's still in the lead by about 1 second. Seems like he's pulling away from Morningstar. But both of these drivers are having a great heat number 1. Can Morningstar catch the 18th? I mean, it is possible. We still have a few laps to go. One mistake by the 18, and he could take advantage of that. Bob Harlow still holding on to third, with Bobby Leo Moxon not too far behind in fourth. And Joshua still holding on to that transfer spot. And it seems like he is pulling away from Jacob, so it looks like he's going to lock himself into the featured race. But we still have about 2 laps to go. It's been a very clean race. Right behind Jacob in 11th is the 55 of Christian, and behind him is Justice Blackwell. Well, Justice been having a pretty decent season, and it looks like he is not going to make this featured race unless something drastic happens. But the 18 still in the lead. He is part of the DOG team. As we have 2 laps to go. But Nelly has led this race from start to finish. It looks like Morningstar is gaining a little bit of ground, down to half a second. Can he make something happen here in the final laps? But he's definitely closed that gap. He's almost to the bumper of the 18. Can he steal the win in the last lap? And the white flag is out. Can he gain any ground? And he is almost there. As we go back to 10th, Joshua Bolton. Looks like he's going to secure that spot. Can Nelly hold on and win this heat? Nelly hasn't had the best of it this season. He's currently 29th in points, so this will be great for him. I'm sure he would love to get a win, even if it's in a heat race. As they go around turn 11. As they hit the home stretch here around turn 13. So Nelly wins heat at number 1. And Joshua Bolton secures a final transfer spot, and he makes the featured race. Your top 10 is Nelly first, Morningstar second, Harlow third, Moxon fourth, Stone fifth, Bobby sixth, Mondavi seventh, Krieg eighth, McGlover ninth, and Joshua Bolton rounds out your top 10, and they move on to the featured race. It got a little interesting towards the end there. I really thought Morningstar was going to make a charge there at the end. But at least he's in that featured race, and that's what really matters the most. We will see what these drivers can do in the featured race. As they all head into the pits. But congrats to the 18 on winning the heat. And I'll be back in a few minutes for heat at number 2. And we are back for heat and number 2 with Chris Harvey on the pole. In second is Bobby Brownstone. Third, Stefan Forge. Fourth, some say fifth, Eric Belmont. OJ is in seventh, and he is second in points. So he definitely needs to make this heat because Eagle Mondavi has a 34-point lead over him with only a few races to go in the season. So he cannot afford not to make the featured race. Right behind them is Chris Harvey. He is currently on the pole. Bobby Brownstone in fourth in points. He is currently second. So all these drivers that are battling for the points lead in the championship, I mean, some of them are pretty far back, but they have a chance. The goal is to make the featured race and give yourself a chance. But we will see as Northern Lights Racing has the front row to start this heat. As we get set to start heat number 2. And the green flag is out and we are underway. And Harvey quickly pulls away. Bobby Brownstone in second. And now Forge, he makes a move. He takes second. Bobby Brownstone got a little wide on that first turn. And it seems like he's continues to struggle. He's trying to hold on to third. As they still continue to fight, trying to hold on. As that's a battle for third, but Bobby Brownstone makes a charge back in the inside. And he holds on to third. And right behind him is OJ, his teammate. He made a few moves and he is up to fourth. Currently in the transfer spot is Colby Pierce. He is in 10th. But Mitchie O'Brien is in 11th and is trying to battle. Also there is the 051, Tyler Grims. Can Tyler Grims make it into the featured race? He is currently 14th in points. Chris Harvey still your leader. Stefan Ford's not too far behind. But just like before, the top two have pulled away almost by 3 seconds already. And we still have plenty of race to go. Bobby Brownstone in third. OJ in fourth. Now in the transfer spot is a number 7, Javier. And Tyler Grims is going to try to do everything he can to take that spot away. Right behind Tyler Grims is Mitchie O'Brien in 12. Skylar Stevens in 13. Tyler Markle in 14. And Bryson in 15. Some of these drivers came in late in the season. So their cars are not going to be as fast. It's a little tough when you come in late in the season because you're just not going to be as fast as the other drivers that have been progressing for much longer than you. The driver with the fastest lap is Colby Pierce, and he is currently in ninth. Chris Harvey still leads. Stefan Forge in second. Seems like Stefan Forge has closed that gap slightly. As we are almost to the halfway point of heat number 2. Now Colby Pierce, he moves up to 8th. Right behind him is Stephen Waters. Stephen Waters has been pretty solid this season as well. He's in 12th in points. Now we have a battle for that transfer spot. Tyler Grimes has caught up to the number 7. Can he make his way around the number 7? He almost had a shot. It looks like he lost a little bit of ground. As we see Mitchie O'Brien and Skylar Stevens going at it for 12th. We will see what these drivers can do with about 5 laps to go. This is the last road course of the season. As next week we head to Stafford. We got Stafford, Lanier, Thompson Speedway, and we end the season at Five Flags. But Steve Harvey still leads the way. But he's not gaining any time on Forge. Forge is keeping close. And now we see Bobby Brownstone. He has definitely made some ground, as he is almost up to second place. So he is definitely showing some long run speed on this road course. Can he do anything with a few laps to go? Stefan Forge looked like he almost had a shot there. As we see JQ, he was battling Kobe Pierce. Steven Waters is now in that transfer spot, but he has a few cars behind him. Can he hold on? Not sure if something happened to Waters. Well, he is down 4 positions. As we have 4 to go. Can Tyler Grims or maybe even Skylar Stevens make the pass? As we go back to your leaders, Chris Harvey still up front, followed by Stefan Forge and Bobby Brownstone. Those are your top 3 with 3 laps to go. This has been another great race. Both cars that have won the pole, both drivers have led from start to finish. It looks like we're going to get the same again in this heat. Skylar Stevens still holding on, and he gets past Javier. This is a battle for 9th. Will that open the door for Grims? Can Waters hold on for a few more laps? As we have 2 laps to go to the end of this heat. Chris Harvey continues to lead. He is pulling away from Stefan Forge. Stefan Forge has fallen back. Right behind him is Bobby Brownstone. As JQ and Colby were just in a battle. That was for 7th. Now you see Stephen Waters on the outside. Stephen Waters gets loose, opens the door for Tyler Grims. Tyler Grims moves up to 10th. Now Tyler Grims in the transfer spot. His tires are starting to wear, so taking these turns is going to be a little bit more tricky. And the white flag is out. Can Tyler Grims hold on to 10th? He fought very hard to get into that position. Now he has to hold it as Chris Harvey is still your leader. Tyler Grimm's doing everything he can to hold off Waters as we go around turn 7. And Waters is right there. One mistake by Grims, it will open the door. Steve Harvey goes around turn 13 and heads towards the start-finish line. And Chris Harvey wins heat number 2. And Tyler Grims holds on and transfers over to the featured race. Great driving by the 051. Stephen Waters made a mistake, opened the door, and Tyler Grims capitalized on that. And he's moving himself to the featured race. But a great run by Chris Harvey. He is your winner of Heat 2. Forge in second. Brownstone in third. Alberja in fourth. Say fifth. Eric Belmont sixth. JQ seventh. Kobe Pierce eighth. Javier Vasquez ninth. And rounding out your top 10, Tyler Grims. We should have an exciting featured race. Can your points leader Eagle Mondavi, can he have a good qualifying? You know, there's still a few races to go. He needs to make sure that he still has good results, or that lead could shrink very fast. But I'll be back in about 15 minutes for the featured race.